Okay, so what I have is I have 3 8-inch cakes right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just start building that onto my board. And my cakes have been in the freezer, so it's a lot more easier to handle. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it and stack it. My crumb coat all completed. I'm just gonna go and place this into my freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll take it back out and finish frosting it. I've got my top tier all frosted and crumb coated, and I'm gonna go ahead and just frost this with white buttercream. And this is a 3-layer 6-inch cake. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just frost the whole entire thing. And I'm just making sure that the whole thing is covered. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just go all the way around my cake here. Cake all frosted on the sides. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and smooth it out just a little bit with my cake spatula. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just come over on the top here and just smooth it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and place my cake into my freezer just for about 5 minutes, just so that my frosting has time to set. That way I can put it on top of my bottom layer. I have my bottom layer right here, and I've got some dowels that I just got from the store. I'm gonna go ahead and put my dowels in. And I've already marked where my cake is going to set on top. I'm gonna go ahead and just mark it. This is with an edible marker. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark it like that. I'm just gonna take it out, and then I'm gonna cut it up, and then I'm gonna repeat the same process. I've taken my cake out from the freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and place my top tier on before I start piping on my bottom layer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it like this. And it should be a lot easier to handle because it is frozen. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just follow my guideline of where I have my cake marked. And I think this is about good. I'm just gonna move it over just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that for now. Okay, so what I have is I have buttercream that I just tinted pink, and it's in a Wilton 2D tip. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start piping on my rosettes. And I'm just doing a circular E motion. And I'm just covering the tail off of each end of my rosette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just repeat the whole thing just up until I get to the top of my cake. Now that I've got my rosettes all piped on, I've got just a lighter pink in a Wilton 3-tip, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just pipe on some dots onto my cake. Just like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just go all the way around my cake. And then come back and show you what that looks like. I've got some pink candy melts here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my microwave to melt it down so that I can do the topper for her cake. I've got my candy melt all melted, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just place this in my piping bag. And I just have my piping bag in a cup, so it's a lot easier for me to pour in.
Who ate that one?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just pipe on what I want. So this cake is for my sister, and so she's turning 27. So she requested a pink rosette cake. And I just want to make sure that it's not too small. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and come over here. I'm gonna make it kind of thick so that it does not break on me. Just like that. I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and maybe just do this just so that I can stick this in my cake without my number 2 falling off. The same with my number 7. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place this into my freezer just for it to set, and then I'll put it on top of my cake when it's ready. This is what my final cake looks like. This is for my sister Vicky. She just turned 27 on December 30th, so happy birthday to her. And this is just what my cake looks like.
What is that?
And so if you can see that I've already put my 27 on top. And I think it was just in the freezer for maybe not even like 5 minutes. But this is the front and also the back of my cake. And so it's just something very simple and very easy to do, so anyone can do. So hopefully you guys like my tutorial on how I make my 2-tier cake, basically a birthday cake for my sister. If you guys have any comments, just go ahead and leave it down below. And as always, if you haven't already, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.